Hello, everyone. I wanted to take a few minutes to just share with you about the book writing journey that Kathy and I have been on for about 2 years now, and that has resulted in the release of The Demotivated Employee. And so I want to fast forward in that process to October of 2019, where we're sitting down with our publisher, Advantage Books, to talk about the next step in the process. And the next step involves securing endorsements. And endorsements are where you reach out to those who are published, who are widely respected in your field of study. You ask them to read your book and then to endorse. And really, that's a way of validating the work that you've done and what you're presenting in terms of saying this work is in fact worthy. And so while we're well known to you and you love us and you think we're awesome and we think the same of ourselves, we're not necessarily, Kathy and I, well known to a broader audience in our field of study, which is org behavior and leadership. And so Kathy and I had to have courage. We had to be able to overcome self-doubt and any of those small voices that might be discouraging us about reaching out to those who were really well-known and prominent. And so Kathy and I didn't let that get in the way, and we went for it. And so one of the individuals that we reached out to was Jim Kouzes. And if you don't know Jim, you should. He is really a well-known leadership expert. He's been studying the discipline for more than 30 years. He's written a seminal work called The Leadership Challenge with his colleague, Barry Posner. They've written several other books. They are widely known. And again, Jim agreed to endorse our book, The Demotivated Employee. And so I want to share a brief excerpt from that endorsement. And Jim writes in part, "The Demotivated Employee is a gem of a little book that packs a big punch, full of rich insights, illustrative examples, and practical applications that you can use immediately, making the critical point that demotivation is not the flip side of motivation." And so I want to use that to encourage you today. Don't let self-doubt get in the way. Be courageous and pursue whatever it is that you are wanting to accomplish. And I know that we're all still thinking of Kobe and his family and the other loved ones that were lost tragically in the crash. And Kobe talks about how he had self-doubt. He said, "I have self-doubt. I have insecurity. I have fear of failure. I have nights when I show up at the arena and I'm like, my back hurts, my feet hurt, my knees hurt. I don't have it. I just want to chill." We all have self-doubt. You don't deny it, but you also don't capitulate to it. You embrace it. And so I want to encourage you to embrace what you're wanting to do. Don't let self-doubt get in the way. Figure out how to be courageous and then go for it, because you never know what good thing might happen.